Happy Mother's Day. Um, Today has been a good day. I need to give my mom some gifts, a gift card, but I told her I'll get it on my next paycheck because I I didn't get paid, or most of my money has been going to bills, and I actually need to pay a couple more things too before my next paycheck. So yeah, most of my stuff just been going to bills and everything. And I'm getting ready to move back into my mom's by the end of the month. So um, it's just a lot going on, expense wise and a little bit of time wise. But I did went to see my mom and my grandma this past Friday, and that was really good. But that's just a little bit to like catch you guys up. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. You guys really are killing it. I give all the moms credit, and I praise my mom every time, almost every time I see her. Like, thank you. I know I gave you a hard time. I gave you a hard time, but you stand 10 toes. And now, about to be 25, in about 4 months, I see like you did the best that you could. And even the things where I still don't agree to this day, I know that you tried and you did what's best for you at the time and still believe in. And I know that it comes from a genuine side. And I know it's genuine. So I feel like with that, I can just really just appreciate what my mom did and continues to do for me. I'm seeing in real time what it means to be a mom. I see that with my close, like, women in my life that are my friends and everything, and seeing them really kick ass raising their kids. It's just a lot. But I do not wanna. I could talk about this all day because the more I get older, the more I realize that being a mom, it has its physical perks. I just found out, and I'm still on this, is my feet will get bigger. I it's already hard to I feel like to find cute shoes, but I wear a size 10, and I feel like that's already, I'm at the borderline. I have pushed my limits. I was at a 9.5, and then I got to a 10. And you know what? I think I have to blame myself. I didn't know that. I thought big feet means I'm tall. I'm only like, at this point, the doctor says I'm 5'4", which I don't believe that. I'm way taller than 5'4". But then I went with like 5'5" for the longest. But I think like for the past year, I grew an inch. So I'm gonna say I'm 5'6", okay? I feel like if I had big feet, I would at least like to be tall. So I guess I could say I'm above average a little bit. I think, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I don't even know how I got on this, but because we're talking about Mother's Day. That's the only thing that I'm scared of having kids, is that your feet can swell up, and it could be a chance of your feet going down a size. But my mom didn't. My older sister's feet didn't, and I'm like, there's just a lot to be going into being a mom, and then just being a woman on top of that, and then a loving partner on top of that, and just still make time for yourself on top of that. It's a lot of top of that, and I'm just like, okay. Oh, this is a little too close. Sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to work out the kinks. When it comes, so that way you guys can see the cards. Hold on, let me pause this real quick. Sorry, I had to edit the camera because I feel like it was a little tilted. But I was gonna look up the chances of you, the chances of how much chances are of your feet getting big, but I kind of forgot. So we're gonna go ahead and just get into the reading. Universe, please protect my energy as I do the reading on my bloomers to see what is it that they're supposed to know, what they're supposed to be aware of, what they're supposed to be working on, and learning how to grow our faith every single day. So I'll say, let's see. Oh, I'll take these two since both of these held out. What if you trusted yourself? Close your eyes and and ask, what would I do if I knew I couldn't feel or couldn't fail? Let that answer guide you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's so like bad. I don't know why it's so bad like that. The quality, but yeah. So, what if you trusted yourself? Close your eyes and ask, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? Let that answer guide you. I see it's pretty self-explanatory to me. Date. Savor each exchange. Authenticity trumps perfection. Don't dim your light to meet other expectations. Okay. Alright, I want to like pull two more cards. Let me see. No cards is coming out. Oh. And I'm sorry, I'm really quiet. I'm like really I'm gonna keep saying this until the day that I know I'm just like I'm a pro at this. But I'm still new to this. But I know I can do this because at my job I work at a call center where I talk all day, every day for 8 hours. You know, so let's see. I'm gonna just take this one. Healing your inner child. She still lives in your laughter. What small kindness can you offer her today? Healing your inner child. She still lives in your laughter. What small kindness can you offer today? And then I'm gonna do one more. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. I'm still trying to get a hang of this thing, but we're gonna keep it in because this is what we gotta go through, trial and error until we get it right. But I was gonna shuffle on card, but I just think it would be easier for me to just do it like this. Let's see. And I'm being quiet or like really like soft with what I'm talking about because I have other people in the house and I really don't want to be too loud, and I also I like to be very private when it comes to readings because the older I get and the more I practice, I just think it's important to keep your energy, like the energy as less confusing as possible. You know, like I can't. The more people it is. Oh goddamn! Oh my god! What is the It's just I feel like what was I saying? Oh yeah, with this energy, like it's just best like to just have as less people as possible because I can tell who energy it is what and what isn't, you know. we're gonna pull one more card and we're gonna see. Wish granted. Wish granted. Greet it with gratitude. Act with purpose. Let your success inspire others. Don't be complacent. Wow, I never got this card. I never seen this card before. Oops, sorry, y'all. I never seen this card before. Greet it with gratitude. Act with purpose. Let your success inspire others. Don't be complacent. So, this is definitely giving I'm feeling like what I'm channeling is giving creativity. It's giving learning, being comfortable with being yourself without feeling like having to dim your light, especially when it comes to what other people expect from you. The older I get, the more I'm just like, I don't care to dim people's light. And this is where you should just focus on being yourself and not having to worry about being perfect. There's no such thing as being perfect. I think the more you try to be perfect, the more you like fuck up, because it's like you're hyper analyzing on being perfect. So if that's what you're literally focusing on, then that's what you're gonna nitpick everything that is and isn't perfect. So, and I also think is savor each exchange. I feel like that's important by like every person that you come across of on your journey is really good to you can always find something, and even when I'm just like you guys, like, because we are what we attract. I feel like wish granted, greet it with gratitude, act with purpose, let your success inspire others, don't be complacent. Like, you know, everything you do should be with purpose, and appreciate everything that you have the ability to do. Walking is a thing to be have gratification or grateful for, right? Being able to breathe, being able to sleep, being able to have a roof over your head, being able to have clean drinking water. Sorry for the background noise. I told y'all there's people here. That's something, right? And and that's a confirmation too, to just be in this place of gratitude. And when you are living in your authenticity, right, and you're learning and you're being yourself, you're showing other people that that's inspiring other people to be themselves. This is why it's so hard for people to find genuine people, because they're not taking the time to and taking the time to be vulnerable. That's the word. Take the time to be vulnerable. Take the time to not care about fucking up. That inner child, healing your inner child. Your inner child will be healed. One thing that's really dope about kids is they are very honest. Okay, they're very honest, and they are connected to the source. Kids are the ones that are connected to the universe, to the Most High. And when you're connected with your inner child, you're able to connect to the universe. And why is that? It's because your frequency is very light, it's not dense. Your energy is as pure as a child. So if you have healing your inner child, and I know this because I took the time to really heal my inner child, and I'm in the process of now healing my inner teenage self, where you're able to, once you heal the root, the cause of your trauma, the causes of your fear, the causes of your setbacks, your regrets, right? You're able to trust yourself in a way that you're going to be able to do what is it that you love to do, whether that's cooking, whether that's roller skating, whether that's being the best parent you can be, whether that is being a singer, whatever it is, you putting your mind to it, you know, it's going to be, nothing can stop you, because eventually you're going to get that wish, and that wish that you're desperately wanted to come true is going to come true, and it's going to inspire others to walk in their own path and to discover what their purpose is, and inspires others, you know. And that's why I made this channel, because I don't I'm every time I get on here, I'm learning something new. And it's great because it's like I feel like on the spiritual journey I'm learning really what it means to heal my inner child. Ooh, sorry camera. Heal my inner child and get to live the life that I truly wanted when I was a kid, but I wasn't able to, because unfortunately my parents were living in their own toxicity. I don't want to say toxicity. I would say more like they're living in their shadow self, right? And we all gotta go through it for us to come out top, right? So this is really what I'm getting. It's like, don't be scared to be authentic. It's okay to be imperfect. Making mistakes is how you get better. If you're perfect, trust me, you're gonna try to be imperfect. And what I mean by that is, like, we see celebrities who had it all, and then unfortunately when they get older, they go through the period of just making so many mistakes, putting themselves in those situations where they don't have to, because I'm gonna have to cut that out. So sorry. I don't even know what I was trying to lead with that. I had it and then I lost it. So sorry, you guys. But you guys get the gist. But I will say, like, if you take anything, take this. What would you do if? What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? And let that answer guide you. So I think that's a great journal prompt, bloomers. What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? That's what you guys should really ask yourself. That's your shadow work for the week. And then before I leave, I'm gonna do a shadow work episode, or cards, a couple cards as well, because that's another thing. You have to embrace your darkness. If you ever watch Naruto, now, and I'm gonna spoil this part, so if you don't want to watch it, then just skip it. But you're gonna want Naruto. When he was a kid, he had the Jinchuriki, the nine-tailed fox, right? And that nine-tailed fox is our shadow self. They be kicking our ass. It's like, what? You see some shit in your reality, in your 3D realm, and you're like, what the freak is happening? And then, you be like, what the freak is happening? And it just be like, you're just going with it. You're just getting hit left and right. And then, in Naruto Shippuden, I have never finished watching it, but I was so close to the end. Like, I had like 30 more episodes, but I couldn't. I probably will rewatch it, but maybe just the war. But I just never finished it. Anyway, Naruto was able to master the Nine-Tailed Fox, and he was able to, work with the nine-tailed fox to reach his highest self, his enlightened self. And that's why I love Naruto so much, because it's just such a beautiful movie. It's just a beautiful show in general. And since the moment I was a youngin', it really showed me spirituality before I knew I was spiritual. And honestly, now that I think about it, I always been spiritual. I just didn't recognize that within myself until excuse me, confirmation. I didn't recognize that myself until the pandemic. And that's when I made the conscious decision that I'm going to be spiritual and, whoop de whoop whoop. And it's not just until recently in the past year that I have been actively, consciously being proud of me being spiritual and talking about the universe and God and things like that. The more older I get, the more I talk about her. Sometimes I say her, sometimes I say him, sometimes I say them, sometimes I say the universe. It could be, if y'all say God, that's cool too. This is just how I flow. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I pulled out some tarot cards. I'm gonna try not to read the booklet. This is gonna be the first video where I'm really gonna try not to read the booklet. But if I feel kind of stuck, I will read the booklet, because this whole YouTube channel is about learning how to be safe, to learn new things, and you got to be patient with yourself. And you can't ask people to be patient with you if you're not even patient with yourself. So in school, Earth, Mother Gaia, remember, being on the Mother Gaia, we're always learning, we're always exploring, we're always becoming the better you. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Everybody is on their little journey, okay? And how long they've been here on Earth, most of us are old souls anyways. But, some people only been here 1 or 2 times. Other people might have been here 55 times. Some people might have graduated, and I don't know if people finish in 1 year, maybe. But depending on, that's what this is supposed to be. So the first card says the sun, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, joy, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. So that's what we got for the first one. You're really in your power right now. When you heal that inner child, if some of you guys are a little behind, or if you're still have some residue left, that's fine. This is where you're going to be at if you're not already, where you're feeling the happiness, the fruits of your labor, and being in touch with your inner child. I'm going to see a lot more fun and joy. There's definitely going to be a celebration, which what we got from the wish granted card, right? Where it's definitely going to bring in success. See, it's about says success right here. I don't know if you can see it, but and then right here, you guys can't see it, but it says success as well. This is definitely giving rebirth, and all as well. Everything's going to be fine. I tell people all the time, there's such thing as happy endings. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. This is your world. This is your show. This is your show. This is your show. What do you want to do? And I told my boyfriend, we were talking because I was on the way to Leatherby's with him, and I have my little weed pajamas on, mushrooms, and he's talking about like my pajama pants, like, babe, you have your pajama pants, like, you go into Leatherby's, and at first I was like, dang, yeah, you're right. I mean, I should have put something that was a little bit more appropriate, whoop-de-whoop. But then again, I'm like, no, I'm freaking comfortable. I did not get excited to become an adult just to worry about other adults dictating what other adults should be doing. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And And I didn't say this in a mean way, but I said this more in a sense to like tell myself confirmation to not let other people's insecurities, fears, or even just basic thoughts trigger me or let that energy project onto me. People project their feelings, emotion, what subconsciously and consciously. I don't expect people to catch themselves every time. I just expect people. I'm a very patient person, and I think that's one of the best thing about being an empath. And that's what, if you're an empath, this is where I want you to really take heed of, is that being a um being a I can't what's it called, empath. It really, and once you know how to use it right, you know what energy is yours and what's not. It's really easy to know when people's is projecting their fears and their insecurities, because once you know that energy is not yours, you can cleanse it, alchemize it, and use it to push forward to manifest um your seeds, um, and your wishes quicker. And yeah, so we got the Sun card. We got, after this, I got the Four of Pentacles. This greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, self protection. There's definitely somebody that is giving greediness. Is definitely giving possessiveness. This person self is overspending. Somebody is in the energy is very stingy, and they're definitely overspending on some stuff. Um, Self protection. I wonder what's that about. I'm gonna have to do a clarification on the Four of Pentacles, but then here for the Page of Swords, we got new idea, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restlessness, mental energy. I'm actually gonna read the book on that. Hold on. Oh my god, excuse me. So it says the Page of Swords represents communication, innovation, and moving forward with projects. The Oscar may be brimming with new ideas or enthusiasm and exploring ways to publicly share them. So whatever creativity you got going on, new ideas, whatever you're working on, is definitely I can feel the excitement of you. Can't wait to show off your gifts and really share your purpose, and put it out there to help heal people, to help inspire people, to help bring people together, you know. um when I have this on the book, since I'm already here, for the upright in the love meaning, it means intellectual relationships, lack of emotional intimacy. In the career meaning, ambitious, intelligent person, new career, education. Upright in finance meaning financial curiosity, ideas for making money. You may need to contact a professional consultant for help in order to make a decision, carefully weighing the pros and cons before signing a contract. So you might be signing a contract soon, and depending on what it is, you might want to get some legal help for, and that might be for some of you guys. But what I really see this as being maybe in with career slash hobbies. I could definitely see you taking in the new ideas, and taking in I even some of you guys be getting going back to school. um Maybe some of you guys might even be graduating. But yeah, this person right here, let's see, I want more clarification on the Four of Pentacles, because that person right there, I don't know. You say you greedy. You like nobody's tripping off your little money that you got there. Nobody cares. We don't care. We're doing our thing. You're out here like, oh, I got new ideas. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I have a new business coming up. Okay, we got Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. So we got the clarity of Four of Pentacles. I'm gonna read this too, cause if I want to know, I know some people don't be doing this, but I really like to read it sometimes and go off because this is how you also learn. The twos are all about relationship balance and harmony. The two of pentacles signify the asker is multitasking and attempting to balance many responsibilities. Balancing love, work, family, adapting to changes in love, juggling work, and that's the upright in love meaning. The upright in the career meaning is juggling work projects, being resourceful at work. Upright in finances meaning high finances, prioritizing bills, unstable finances. This card can also mean the asker needs to implement more organization in their routine. They should determine which resources will help them feel less overwhelmed, whether it's hiring additional help or seeking help. So this is definitely somebody who, once again, we got once again, we're having somebody that is being tight on their finances. Prioritize bills. It seems like finance is a little bit rocky. Balancing love, work, family, adapting to changes in love. It definitely seems like they're balancing too much at this time. That's really what I'm getting. Seems like don't have a routine because of them not only not having a routine, but just having a lot of priorities and them not managing their time well. It's definitely, I can see, giving overspending to self-protection over the little things that they have. But I wonder what is the possessiveness. What is causing them? What are they being possessive over? What are they being? Let me see. Is it their finances? What are they being overprotective of? Because that's what I'm really curious of. What? I caught this. Abundance. I got manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, prosperity. Are they possessive of the you getting the Ace of Pentacles? What is this? Lost opportunity, mischance, bad investment, like a planning, foresight. Let me see. Ace of Pentacles, I'm gonna ask. Is that what they think? Is that what they think they have? Oh. Creativity, opportunities, intuitive message, curiosity, possibility, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. Ooh, somebody's getting a new love. Maybe even a new friend. Could be a new business partner. I got right here. After that, I got the devil right behind it, which is shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. So, yeah, you're definitely having a new career or new financial opportunity that's going to prosper you. It is going to take you to a whole nother level. This is definitely a new venture, and it's going to come from your creative side. Whatever you're doing as a side hobby, a business, a new job, it is going to get you, it's going to bring abundance. It's definitely going to bring abundance for sure. And right here, it's with this, I also feel like you're gaining psychic abilities as well. It just seems like what was planted in the 5D realm, in the spiritual realm, of what you've been manifesting for yourself, for what you want your future to look like. I see it very peaceful. I see a lot of good changes. I see with the new ideas, thirst for knowledge. You're definitely having, those are going to cultivate into creative opportunities. Going to get into being in touch with your inner child. Is going to bring in intuitive messages. Being in touch with your inner child is going to bring the curiosity, the possibility, different possibilities, different ways of having this happy surprise, dreamer. Oh yeah, it's coming in hot. This is why this person. Oh, I could see. I see. I feel like that person's mad. They're gonna be because we got the devil right here afterwards. This is gonna be their downfall right there. This is what's gonna happen now, and this is what's gonna happen in the future. I'm gonna get a page. I'm gonna read Page of Cups. Let me see. Page of Cups, 156. The Page of Cups, excuse me. The Page of Cups represents creative expression, intuition, and curiosity. The asker is encouraged to delve into the creativity and self-expression without allowing the inner critic to overshadow the process. That's what I just said. This is what this card came out. Don't dim your light. It's date. It's a date card. Don't dim your light to meet others' expectations. You need to just drown out the noise. If you don't know how to drown out the noise, that's telling me you need to be in solitude. That's telling me you need to be in hermit mode. Don't talk to nobody. If you got to go away for 6 months, go away for 6 months. You'll be back in 6 months. Send a text every now and then to let people know you're alive. Or, what I say is just share your location with those that you trust most and go in hermit mode and really work on the dark night of the soul. But I know that's really hard for people, but I feel like that's a necessary part of the spiritual journey. Just me personally. You're definitely getting a fresh perspective on a relationship, all in wonder at love and romance. Okay, so if you're not, for those that's attracting new love, attracting friendships, business partners, I'm also seeing if you're currently in a relationship, it's definitely giving a fresh perspective in relationships and just that honeymoon phase, but it's happening all over again. You're finding a creative outlet at work, daydreams about career paths. I know I'm taking that one personally because I have really been in my head like, what it will be like, as well as finding creative outlets at work because I work at a call center, so doing this, working on my YouTube channel, it really helps me just to be able to work on the things that I want to work on and for me, and not always in just pouring my energy and time into someone else in their company. Like, okay, that's great, it's helping you guys grow, and yeah, I have to pay the bills because I have to, but like there should be other things as well, that I can do, for myself that will be fulfilling for me. So, and then for finances, for the upright in finances, meaning I'm getting unrealistic financial goals, daydreams without putting in effort. So that might be for some of you guys where got to put in effort when it comes to saving and financing and budgeting, really. Um, but you can't just have the expectation that um, what's it called that if you want to be able to save money, but you're not learning what is causing most of your money to be gone. So if you are eating out 3 to 4 times a week, that's something to cut down off. And it's hard because of addiction, right? And it's also a pricey addiction. In one of these cases, try to just wean off it slowly. Instead of 3 to 4, do 2, and work from there. So for you, a period of new sensations and relationships begins, which with full confidence can be called a period of emotional rebirth. Perhaps you will renew some kind of romantic relationship or meet a nice person. Oh, that's really nice. I was saying that somebody either new is coming in or it's going to be a new friend. This is really great. I feel like this right here, shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction. This destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. This person is in their shadow self. They are going to be pissed. Yes, I just said it. This just flew. This is the Five of Swords. It says conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, thief, abusive relationships. Okay, well, whoever this is, they could be in abusive relationships. The people they romantic friends. They always causes conflict. Always in disagreements, competition with everyone. See, but you in alignment. Personal values, overwhelmed. Oh no, overwhelmed by choices, lack of oh no, this is them. Excuse me, this is seven of cups. I thought this was upright. No, this is a seven of cups. Alignment, personal values, overwhelmed by choices, lack of purpose, fantasy, illusion, diversion, confusion. That's why they're having all these conflict with everybody and trying to compete with everybody and shit, because are they don't know what they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know if they want to be a doctor, a therapist, if they want to be an Instagrammer. They don't know if they want to be, a traveler. They don't know what they want to do. They have a lack of purpose, and they just been all in their head. They don't know. I feel like personal values too is causing them to be in misalignment. They don't have no any core values for themselves. I don't know. What is there anything else I'm supposed to know? Well, I'll pick this one. Okay. I'll pick this one too. I got the 10 of Wands, which is a burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion, competition. And then I got the 5 of Wands, competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. Yeah, while you living your best life, enjoying the fruits of your labor from whatever this next venture of yours is going to be, or next step, whether it's career, you gonna be just fine. You gonna have a lot of creative opportunities. I wouldn't be surprised if you have you get closer to God, because I'm seeing intuitive messages, so I could definitely see you channeling in, happy surprise. A surprise must be coming in while you have all this person alignment, personal values, overwhelmed. It's just a burden to them. Oh, they're just at a burden. It feels burden to them. And extra responsibility, hard work. I don't know what the extra responsibility is, but that's definitely coming in. And we got the five of Wands, which is competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tensions. Oh man, this person is going to go through it. They're already going through it, but it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. I think I'm going to pull one more, maybe 2 more cards from the tarot, but pretty much you just need to make sure you just don't get in your head. Make sure you don't get distracted. Make sure that you keep pushing forward with whatever you want to do. Do not let these little minions, these karmics, these energy vampires stop with what you got going on. They just trying to dim your light, because they see that once you get to the Ace of Pentacles, it's game over. And then just as you go up, they're going to go crashing right the freak down. And I'm going to read this 5 of Wands. I'm going to pull up a couple more cards. I'm going to do my shadow cards, because I feel like we're going to need it. So that way I could tell you guys what your homework needs to be. Because we need to, just see what you guys are going to be doing. But I'm going to pull 1 more or 2 more cards after this. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the 4 of Wands, which is 82. Is that what that Oh my God, the Five of Wands. A heck of silly. So the Five of Wands indicates reverse indicates a period of conflict, disagreement, or heightened stress is coming to an end. The asker can breathe a sigh of relief. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That was reversed. I meant upright. My bad. Reading the wrong side. The Five of Wands represents disharmony, conflict, or competition. This card indicates the asker may be in a frustrating situation where they feel constant opposition to their plans or efforts. Competition between suitors, conflict between lovers, playful banter, competition between conflict colleagues, competitive work environment, conflict, financial instability, conflict about money. This card is also a reminder to be vigilant and review details twice to avoid future miscommunication. The asker is encouraged to remain strong and patient. They will be able to overcome challenges with diplomacy. Yeah, this person, they're definitely having competition when it comes in the dating pool for them. That's probably why they were being in competition with you. The same way they were in competition with you, that's what is happening in with them and their love. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling friendship. I also could see work starting to be a struggle for them. It's not. It seems it's giving like a very competitive work environment. Like it's not all peaches and rainbow. There ain't no sisterhood in there. That's for sure. And their money is unstable. It's completely. It's going to be unstable. That's like the fourth, fifth time I'm hearing about that person. That's why they're being possessive and stingy now with what they got because they they because they're about to lose it all. They're about to lose it all. And while you, the lovers, you are in harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, love, a choice, the strength of you together. Yeah, you and your person. I feel like if you're in a relationship, this is for people that's either in a relationship or when you find your person, depending on where you are in your journey, when you go through once you heal your inner child and really work on putting your endeavors out, whatever you do, whatever you have your career, that is going to bring you and your person more like togetherness because you guys are going to be able to enjoy the abundance that's coming in. And I could see you guys really aligning together and making a choice to be together. And I just see like just a blossoming of love. Like it's really exciting. Like this is a great reading. Like this is. Oh no. Okay, I don't know why for a second I thought I like didn't. I thought I don't know what I thought. I thought I paused it. But yeah, this is such a great reading, you guys. This is really good. Um, I'm just gonna pull one or two cards for the shadows. I'm sorry, this is like so messy. I'll do better next time. But that person, whoever that is, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. They protecting what the little stuff they have. That's all gonna be gone. I don't see child. But I'm gonna just see what's the shadow. I'm gonna just see what you gotta read. I'm gonna pick this one. Rebirth. See what? Look at it. We were just talking about this rebirth and renewal. You are emerging from this darkness, transformed. The new version of you is waiting. The new version of you is waiting. The new version of you is waiting. You just need to just take off. Just take off the clothes. Do you see this sun card? Do you see the sun card? He's naked. He's naked. There's nothing on him. You need to just bear it all. It's okay. Be true to you. Once you are yourself, I promise you, everything's just going to come together. Everything's just going to flow better. Okay? It's just going to flow better. But you got to take the chance. And you got to ask yourself, this is what I told you guys. This is the journal. Close your eyes and ask, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? Let that answer guide you. Whatever that is, you are going to get your wish granted. Greet it with gratitude. Act with purpose. Let your success inspire others. Don't be complacent. Don't stop growing just because of your fears. All right, trust me, you're not going to be happy in the future, okay? But that's not going to be you guys. It's not going to be you guys. So, alrighty, I got to go because I've been doing this for a very long time, and I think right now it's 4:14. So, thank you. I hope you guys. This was a long reading, longer than I expected it to be, but I'm really glad that I did it. And like I said, happy Mother's Day, and I hope you guys have a great